Howdy ho, folks. It's your multiversal medium here for another episode of Immortal Life. Last time we left off, well, it's just taking it super chill, funky, and fresh. But it's not what I meant to hit. This? Hello, game. There we go. There we go. Anyways, we're just kind of chilling, doing what else. Getting a few new sect members with Mujia and all that. As well as Song Yang Tong, I think, last recording session, or maybe it was recording session before that. Either way, we've been productive and slowly building up our sect. At least I'd think so. This episode, well, I think we're going to carry on the overall theme of taking it super chill. Just in general. There's a few things I'd like to get done. Mainly, possibly making the kitchen in our sect. Okay, yeah. Get the cocoon racks going. Okay. But for that, we need to do a few more quests with Mujia. Another thing I need to look into was the black bean we need to get for a certain quest, which... Looking it up, it is a mutation of the Azuki bean, which, hey, I guess we're going to have to go get some Azuki bean seeds then. Either way, no matter how this episode goes, I think we're going to be making bits and pieces of progress. Because that's just how this game goes. No matter what the heck you're doing, you feel like you're progressing towards something. So let's see here. Do I even have Azuki bean? No, I don't have Azuki bean seeds, actually. Well, that's rough. We may have to get more trade routes going, actually. Which is going to cost us money. Which is also going to cost us researching things. So, actually, yeah, let's... research that since we have it, and research that. Honeysuckle flower with a blue... Well, it's probably just an A rank and a A rank jujube. What else did we need? Scarlet sage, wheat, rice, and wheat. Okay. Let's try to get some of this research done heck quick. Not exactly what the heck I was expecting to do right now, but like I said, no matter what the heck we're doing, it feels like we're making progress. No matter what. And I really, really enjoy that about this game. I never feel like I wasted a day at the end of it. Alrighty, we need blue rank wheat, rice. Oh, I think I needed a lot of flowers and jujubes. Yeah, just blue rank flowers to the moon and back. I think I needed obsidian. Or was it cinnabar? It was probably cinnabar. And these. Okay, let's go see what the heck we're working with. Anyways, last episode I mentioned... Hey, Guardians of Azuma came out today. Well, I haven't played it. Were you expecting me to say something else? I have not played it. My fiance has. And from what she's described, I'm probably going to have thoughts about it. Okay, we can do one of these because we need more red flowers. Better blue rank. Okay. Well, here's what it is. Claim this. Got a green jade ring again. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, is there more? There is more. Okay. Now we get a green jade ring. Cool. And this one. Storage box. Cool. Okay. We're just missing this with red flowers, which I think we do just kind of... Can I actually look that up in the notes? Like, I know the notes is super good, all things considered. But will it also Yeah, it tells us the acquisition method for everything. Oh my effing gosh. This game is so good about this. Yeah, we just get those in the forest, so we just need to keep going for them. And it tells us the record of how many of X or Y we got ranking-wise. We've gotten 12 C rank, 1 B rank, and 1 A rank. Oh my effing gosh. Why is this game so good about that? That's... I wish more games were that good about it. Long, can you come to the renovation division when you are free? I have something to discuss with you. I mean, sure. I'm here right now. What do you need? Nope. Okay, never mind. Oh wait, that's the R&D division. Renovation division is the area the 2 builders are in. So yeah, that's different. Cool. Okay, pop all of that stuff back in there, as well as that and that. Alrighty. Actually, just teleport. I'm starting to teleport more and more. May as well. Ooh, a couple paper cranes. Yangtze King. I recently gained some insight in battle. It is not especially impressive. You're not especially impressive. But it is best we share our knowledge. So I hope these writings will be of use to you. Okay, appreciate it. And, Ji Yao Ha? Our business has been good this year. Here are your dividends. Gosh dang, man. I know she's keeping, like, a majority of the profits. I know she is. Is what I was... She's still paying me back. Well past how much I paid her. Long, you're here. Long Aoshan is also here. So let's start the discussion. Well, now that I've joined the sect, I've been thinking about what I should do. I know I need to train very diligently, because I know what that word means, but I can't say it apparently. The woes of having a speech impediment as a child means some words just do not roll off the tongue to catch up with all of you. But I also want to contribute to the Guion sect as best I can. My greatest skill is cooking, and there are dishes that can help one's cultivation. So, I would like to build a kitchen here, that I may study these dishes and make them for everyone. Well, you are a Guion sect disciple now, and we can't borrow the inn's kitchen forever. Yeah, it's been kind of something we needed to do a while ago. And in truth, the sect had a kitchen in the past, but we've not had reason to rebuild it yet. I've been spending money on all you guys making dishes for each of you. We've had a reason. We've all had a reason. You're just putting the reason on me. Well, except you, Jinghe. You've never asked me to cook anything for you. You're the best bud out there right now. True bromigo. If I was going to romance any of the males, it'd probably be him. Not gonna lie. So now that Mu Jia has proposed it, I'd like to discuss the reconstruction of it with you. I will design the blueprint of the building as soon as possible. Let me handle the kitchen utensils and ingredients. This is my idea, after all. Appreciate it. I'm glad we do kind of come together and I don't have to do everything myself. Wei Hong can also help make all sorts of kitchen furniture. But the basic materials still need to be handled by you. Please, Long. After the kitchen is built, I will always cook delicious food for you. You know, that's a proper trade-off. Okay. I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to talk to you. And I'd like to talk to you. Okay, what are we looking at for the kitchen? Kitchen. Wheat, rice, and not a lot of spirit shards, actually. This is totally doable. Yeah, actually, that's super doable. Let's get some wheat and rice. Hopefully we got 20 of each, which I think we should. Yeah, hold up. Got a lot of that. This is regular rice, right? Yep, okay, we got enough of that. We just need to sell some stuff to make some money. Hecka quick. Gosh, what would probably be the best thing I could sell hecka quick to make a smidge of money that we're not going to need later? That's the thing. It's like, yeah, all this stuff is kind of used for something in some way, shape, or form. I've got a lot of obsidian. I I can probably just go sell that. So teleport on over to the ferry stop hecka quick. Anyways, as I was saying at the start of the episode, my fiance played Guardians of Azuma since last episode, and we have some words. It's not that we dislike it, it's that neither of us think it's actually a good Rune Factory game, I guess you could say. And obviously by the time this episode comes out, it's been so long, everyone's already shared their opinions about the game. So yeah, you guys are probably getting this like 2 months after Guardians of Azuma came out and everybody stopped caring. It happens like that sometimes. Anyways, it seems like a good game. It doesn't seem like a farming game. And that's not inherently bad, it's just not what most people would want when they pick up a Rune Factory game. Okay, it will take 1 day to build the kitchen. Here we go. Appreciate it, man. Like, from what I've seen, yeah, I'm assuming he's going to be building it right there. Good stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Slightly stuck. It seems mainly like a village building sim. I'd like to talk to you. How are you? Okay, well, water ripple turtle. Okay, sure. Either way, I still need a goldfish, man. And my fiance and I both like village making games and stuff. Town builders, what have you. We both love the Dark Cloud series, 1 and 2. She's super vibing with Fantasy Life, which has that. All by the same company, too. Level 5 did Dark Cloud 1, 2, as well as the Fantasy Life games. So we're a major fan of that in a genre. We both love building up a home base kind of thing going on. It's nice. It's just not what we wanted from that game. And that's the long and short of it. We like it. It's not what we wanted, though. Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, the kitchen's going to be going, so to be able to finish that, I need a good bit more money in order to do some more trade routes. But honestly, I dislike selling things because everything's useful. Arguably, I could do some notice board quests. Those are some of the best ways to make money for a hot second, which I probably should. I don't think there's any flowers spawned in yet. Okay, let's go say hi to Song Yang Tong real quick and then go to the mines because I yearn for them. What else? What else? Hey, I'd like to talk to you. Cool, cool. Gosh, this game's so effing pretty. Why is it so pretty? Anybody, that's basically what it seems like my fiance's and my review of Guardians of Azuma is going to be. Fun game. Not a good Rune Factory. It's kind of like my views of Resident Evil 7 and 8. It's not that they're bad games, it's that they're not Resident Evil games in my mind. They really aren't. Like, they had the loosest ties to the entire series, and they just play completely different. The final boss of 8 looks like something from Parasite Eve. Like, it's just... yeah, I wouldn't consider these Resident Evil games. That occasionally happens with some series. It's just... Rune Factory's been in an odd spot for a while now. Like a seriously odd spot. Frickin'... with 4 being the series' swan song and all that, the series was meant to die. they weren't intending to be able to continue the series, so they made 4. And 4 sold so well that it revitalized it. Awesome. My fiance and I love the series, but she's mainly a 4 onwards individual, and I'm an entire series individual. Nothing wrong with that. And then 5 came out. It was announced. Wonderful. And 5... well, it's like discount Rune Factory, and I say that as someone who's played every mainline entry. It's discount Rune Factory. Everything's really sparse. It feels like it wasn't up to the same level as earlier entries. Everything's so far apart, and it feels like a very unlived in world, basically. Which is upsetting, but it's still a fun game because it plays like Rune Factory, and the base mechanics of Rune Factory are fun, and that's the actual issue. The base mechanics of Rune Factory are fun. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma looks like it finally had the team understand how to handle 3D models and everything. But all of the base mechanics are different. It doesn't feel like a Rune Factory game anymore. This series is known for its Skyrim / Elder Scrolls style progression, where you're actually just like everything you do is related to a skill, and as you keep doing it, you level up that skill, which levels up your stats that are related to the skill. So you just watering crops is going to level up your water magic, basically, because it's related to water. And it's just, it basically equates to everything you do throughout the game has reason and merit. You're constantly progressing your character. Gosh, have I gotten 2 or... no, I think that was 3. 3 effing geodes this run. Holy crap. That is... sure. Anyways, it's a lot like Immortal Life, where everything you do just feels like you're working towards a grander goal, even if you don't know what that grander goal is yet. You are constantly raising your stats, and even if you reach a bottleneck or a difficult part with the mainline story, you can go and do anything else in the game and raise your stats and skills enough to further the storyline. Say you are playing Rune Factory and you don't like farming. I don't know why you do that, but sure, there are people that probably do that because they just want to date characters, but you love the fishing. You can still finish the game by raising your stats by fishing. Like, everything you do just feels like you're moving forward towards a grander goal. It's one of the most fulfilling ways of handling a life sim. Because ultimately a life sim is supposed to be chill and you just kind of doing whatever the heck you want. Because it's meant to be lower stakes. You can have high stakes stories in it, as we've seen with the Rune Factory series or say Immortal Life. But you should be able to tackle such things at the pace you desire to. And everything shouldn't be some weird bottleneck of you need to get good in this certain way, otherwise you're never getting past this. Kind of BS. And I think Rune Factory's way of handling it when it first came out up into every mainline entry has been good. And I'm amazed they just nailed what the heck they had to do for it. There are other issues in the IP and series, but the base mechanics of the game were so effing solid. Now we got Guardians of Azuma, and that system's not there. That system's just not there. You don't level up your skills. Various things you do throughout the day tally at the end of the day. Kind of like how Harvestella does it, and you get EXP. Which I despise. I really do. But that EXP gives you points for a skill board, which, sure, why not? I don't think every game needs an effing skill tree. They really don't. And I'm saying that as a dude who likes skill trees and games and customization. Some games do not effing need it. They really, really do not. I don't think Fantasy Life really needs it either. But I haven't played enough of Fantasy Life to say whether or not it's perfectly like 5 worthy or whatever. Maybe it makes the game way better. Either way, I feel like a lot of games do not inherently need it, and I wouldn't think Guardians of Azuma or any Rune Factory would. But that's what the heck you're working with for your progress now. So yeah, you can just kind of do a bunch of stuff to make progress in Guardians of Azuma. It's just handled differently, and I don't know if I'm actually super vibing with how it's handled differently. I would have preferred they kept the base mechanics. And then we go beyond that. It's not a farming game. It just isn't. It's a town builder, which is what it is, but it quite literally, you don't need to tend to any farms. You make like farm plots and you assign villagers to farm for you. And then you offer them like resources / money in order to keep doing that. It's not a farming game. And once more, I don't think it's bad as a game. The only thing saving Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, though, in my mind, as well as my fiance's, is the fact that it is outright a spin-off. Because if it wasn't a spin-off, both my fiance and I would be genuinely super upset. Because when you pick up a game in a genre of a series that's known to be rocking that genre, and you get a completely different genre of game, it's upsetting. My fiance spent the first like few hours of playing this game. Oh, Mengqing. I'm so lucky. Today I met a merchant with a silver hat and purple hair who said he was from the Flower Valley. If I follow his instructions and keep heading south, I'll get there after 2 more mountains. I've heard it's a very prosperous place with a lot of merchants. Sounds perfect for finding trade routes and sure, yeah, cool. You keep doing you, girl. Anyways, if you pick up a game from a well-known series, and it's a completely different genre that the rest of the series is, even as a spin-off, it usually would throw a lot of people for a loop. Now, I'll admit, I have not been paying super attention to the marketing for Guardians of Azuma. I really effing haven't. I don't like doing that much anymore when I know I'm going to get a game. Specifically because I like going into games as blind as I can nowadays. I feel like everything being ruined by people online is just that, everything being ruined. The reason I liked Pokemon Scarlet and Violet so much is I went into it so effing blind, I had no idea what was going on besides it being an open world Pokemon game. That, and I was fine with the glitches. Anyways, I think there's some merit to playing games that way. I personally really enjoy it. Let's see here. I think that was a C rank one. Yeah, we're just gonna need to luck out for A ranks. That's a bummer. It really is. That is pure effing luck. Oh well. But that's why I'm only specifically talking about the mechanics in this game. The mechanics are so inherently different that they throw me for a loop. I'd like to talk to you. But it's more, it's not inherently a bad thing. The game seems fine. It does. Actually, let's drop some stuff off. Hecka quick. We picked up a bunch of nonsense. Drop all the stuff off. Yeah, it's probably gonna take forever to get a bunch of red flowers that are A rank for those tiles. Oh my god. Oy vey. But let's say you picked up Resident Evil Gaiden. Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy is a game of the Resident Evil series. What do you expect from that? Well, if you were expecting something besides an action-based RPG, you'd be wrong. Like, yeah, it is based around zombies and like taking out zombies and everything, but it is an action-based RPG where it's kind of similar to I guess Final Fantasy's system where it's like action bar or whatever, but okay, get. Alrighty. Yeah. Put that in and start getting that one out. So I think we got 3 high grade ones and 1 low grade, which is cool. Awesome. Good stuff. It was worth feeding them high grade mulberry leaves. It really was. Alrighty. Let's go grab some more silkworms. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. What is this again? Sunflower. I don't even remember getting sunflower seeds. What else? Okay, where are my wondrous silkworms? There they are. Get those boys out. And where are my mulberry leaves? Oh wait, there they are. Let's just go with the C rank. What else? It's perfectly fine. Getting a bunch of normal silk is a-okay. But yeah, it's it's annoying. I guess confirm? Okay, sure. So oh, that's the probability. So that's just raising the chances. There is still a chance, albeit small, of getting high rank silk if you just feed it C grade mulberry leaves. It's just obscenely small. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Good to know. But yeah, Resident Evil Gaiden. If you enter a battle, it enters like a first person kind of mode. This is all on the Game Boy Color too, where a zombie is slowly moving towards you and you got to you've got like an action bar that's actually, I guess it's kind of like Deltarune, or not Deltarune, Undertale. Actually, if I go get some leeks, I can go make that steamed egg recipe heck quick. Yeah, go grab some leeks. Where it's kind of like a cursor moving along a bar, and you want to hit the cursor in the middle of the bar. That's how you attack in Resident Evil Gaiden. And yeah, it's an RPG. It's you fighting zombies on a cruise ship, RPG setting as Barry from the first Resident Evil. Which I'm certain a lot of people weren't expecting when they were told they were getting a Resident Evil game. It's not that it's bad. The biggest issue with Resident Evil Gaiden is how rare it is. Oh gosh, this is way different. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is the cylinder even used for? It's not the trash can. The trash can's near the empty workshop. Oh, what's the cylinder? You have a boiling pot and a clay pot. Oh no. Deep frying wok. Oh no. Okay, so the mixing table's on the left. Steamers near the wok. Okay, I'm going to guess. I already forgot which one was the kneading and which one was the mixing table. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So, I think... No, that's gonna be the kneading table because it's got a bunch of, like dough stuff on it. So this one has to be the mixing table, right? Anyways, this looks like it's going to make it possible to make a lot more complicated dishes. Oh my effing gosh. Oh, hey, does the timer take into account that this area is a lot larger? I hope it does. I really do. Because, if not, meta-wise, in order to keep getting 3-star dishes, the renting kitchen's better just because of how everything's set up. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I think we're still good. I just hope they were smart enough to take into consideration that this room and everything is bigger. So, getting 3 stars should have a bit more leeway. Okay. So we got our steamed egg dish or whatever. Now we can toss that over at Mengqing. Yeah, I think that's his name. I'm glad we finally got the sect kitchen. That's nice. Anyways, if you picked up a Resident Evil game and were not expecting an RPG, you're kind of effed in that regard. But then on the flip side, Monster Hunter Stories. When you think of Monster Hunter, you usually think of that action game where you're fighting beasts and basically hunting them down to get parts to upgrade your character with better gear to fight larger and tougher beasts, usually while doing multiplayer. And that's fine, it's great, it's awesome. That being said, Monster Hunter Stories is a Mon-Tamer RPG with like rock, paper, scissors mechanics. I'd like to talk to you, which honestly I feel like a majority of other Mon-Tamers should just do. I think I went into detail about this. Guys, if you're making your indie Mon-Tamer thing, you cannot make it just one-to-one with Pokemon with like 10 plus different types and expect people to memorize how all those types interact. You really can't. Okay, where is Mengqing? Let's see here. Not seeing him. See. Okay, somewhere around there, I guess. I don't know how I missed him. Maybe he's in the main hall? Whatever. And honestly, I knew that going into Monster Hunter Stories because I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter, but I like Mon collectors and Mon RPGs. Dragon Warrior Monsters was one of the games that got me into gaming. So yeah, I have a soft spot for the genre. Like to talk to you. Okay, yeah, steamed egg. Thanks for all your hard work. Okay, cool. Awesome. Now let's see here. Quest-wise. I think we're good in all those regards. I think we just need to start going down this route. After Mengqing finishes up with her little trade route thing, that'll help unlock that. Going down this route, I think will help us well, wake up that one sect member or whatever. This one day after completing the Guion kitchen, Mujia will send you a paper crane. I mean, the kitchen's already unlocked. Just there's a quest specifically about it. Let's see here. I think after we finish up this route and maybe this route, we'll finally start being able to unlock whatever quests these are. Because this route as a whole is to wake up that one member of the sect that kept us alive when everything blew up. So I think we should be focusing on that now. So yeah, circling back. I'm not upset at how Guardians of Azuma is, and considering it's not a mainline entry, it's allowed to be different. That's fine. I don't think anyone going into it was expecting it to not be a farming game, is what I'm saying. Because I feel like farming's even a major part of the other spin-off Rune Factory games. I think the most different Rune Factory game besides Guardians of Azuma was Tides of Destiny, and I think farming was still a major part of that. I haven't played it personally, I can't honestly say. Trade reward. Actually, can I just... Okay, yeah, the text is just going to be cut off because it's in English. But several kinds of products on the shelf, 3 kinds of research products. So... I gotta start grinding out money, and I gotta start figuring out how I'm gonna be doing that. How the heck am I going to start grinding out money? I could just go in on farming with certain types of crops. Like if I just mass produce them, it's fine. Yeah, I could do that. I could also just start refining. Actually, that'd probably be the smartest move. I think wheat is a constant, able to be grown product. I can refine it into various things, and I can automatically do that, which means it would increase the how much it's worth. So yeah, that's probably the smartest move. Let's see here. I think it's about time. Well, let's wait till all these cleared out. Yeah. Let's wait for all of these to clear out and then go from there. Because we have things that are 5 by 5. So that would equate to a spot here going all the way to here. That'd probably be fine. Yeah, that'd probably be okay. The issue is more along here, but we could have this smaller bit like that. And equate to this going all the way to here. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out bit by bit. The entire point of this game, just slowly having fun and handling things at your own pace. Yearning for the mine? Yeah, sure, I yearn for the mine. So, enough about Guardians of Azuma and how it just doesn't exactly meet what I was hoping or expecting it to be. And it doesn't do that exactly for my fiance either. It's still enjoyable if you're ever on the fence about it. Action RPG with city building elements. If that sings to you, feel free to pick it up. It seems good. Personally, I haven't played it yet, but I'm waiting for my copy to come in. My fiance got a digital copy on Steam, which, well, I like collecting physical copies. Oops, that was the wrong skill. Oh, well. But I like collecting physical copies because digital stuff can always just be taken away from you, and companies are scummy and will try to take things away from you. What happened with PT? If your PS4 was hooked up to the internet during an update once, they just removed PT off your PS4. which is effed up. So yeah, companies will always be scummy. They always will, so I prefer to have physical stuff, so I'm waiting for my copy to come in. I know I mentioned in an earlier episode of Immortal Life that, hey, you might still be able to get the collector's edition, because I was finally able to pre-order one. Well, I'm not going to be able to get my collector's edition that I pre-ordered until probably the end of the month, after Guardians of Azuma came out. So, gosh, it's what, June? I'm looking at probably late to the end of June before that even ships out, which is upsetting, but it is what it is. Just is what it is. I'll deal. But until then, I got other stuff to play. I guess I'm fine actually playing Guardians of Azuma, because since it's not a farming game, it won't make me burn out on Immortal Life. I guess there's a weird blessing in that regard, because I know I raised those kind of concerns last episode. Okay, get out of here, man. Dude, you get out of here, man. Anyways, between last episode and this episode, I did also look up another thing besides where to get black beans. I just randomly checked out the achievements. Basically, that's it. Kind of surprising how some of these achievements are rarer than others, but also at the same time, it's like, no, actually, thinking about it, that makes perfect sense. So, usually, from what I know, when people play a farming game, they do it to usually romance someone. I'm not lying. Like, a lot of people love to romance characters in these games, which is fine. That's wonderful. Just like live vicariously through your games. That's the entire point of media half the time, to live vicariously through it. Anyways, with that in mind, I got a freaking letter from Mengqing at midnight, which is kind of weird. I found the Flower Valley. It's so beautiful. Long. There are huge trees full of pink flowers, and when the wind blows, the petals fall like rain and cover a road made of vines and branches. The scent of flowers is everywhere. It's like some kind of fairyland. Want to take a good long look around such a wonderful place. Don't play too much and forget your business. If you like it, feel free to enjoy yourself. Everything's fine here, so take in the area and don't worry about us. May as well. Just let her enjoy stuff. Anyways, basically, I completely forgot my thought process and I'm trying to find it again, and that's actually pretty rare for me. Oh, right, the Achievos. Yeah, some of the rarest Achievos are getting to the max relationship level. I was trying to figure out the word for relationship. I was going to say friendship, and it's like, no, I'm pretty certain you're dating people. Anyways, the max relationship with various NPCs. And, from what I know about... Okay, yeah, another paper crane. Hey, what's up, Mengqing? Reading that makes me happy, but I can't be too selfish. I'll play for a day and go back to work tomorrow. At least she knows she's just playing. Gosh dang, man. She's aware she's goofing off. But a lot of the time when people play these games, they live vicariously through it, and they like dating in these games. Nothing wrong with that. I know partially the reason casual games have had such an upturn is, well, one, the ease of access to casual games, but also really great casual games like, say, Stardew Valley have come out. And those games, with all their dating and how chill and okay it is to kind of go at your own pace, has really opened up the John, oh gosh, a freaking lizard, dude. I didn't want you. Gosh dang it. Hashtag rude. There's a massive cooldown on that spell. Hashtag rude. Anyways, it's opened up just gaming and everything surrounding gaming to so many other people. But a lot of those people want to date someone in those games, and that's perfectly fine. So when you get something like Immortal Life, which is a farming sim, the type of game where a majority of players like dating and all that, I'm amazed to find out that most people haven't finished dating people in this game. Or at least I was. I was until I actually thought about it. And I've mentioned earlier in this series that it's a cultivation-based setting. Everyone takes it super slow. I'm amazed how much Mengqing seems to be into my pro tag for some reason. But then again, she's pretty young. I think she's younger than Mujia, she said. Oh hey, Mujia. The kitchen is finally finished. Right now we've also got a deep frying wok in a clay pot. You can come here to learn new recipes as well. And I made some delicious snacks for you too. Please come by when you're free and have a look. Cool, cool. But usually in a cultivation setting / novel, the romance is slow and it's going over decades to centuries, yo. Like, I was amazed about it, and I was talking to my fiance, and then I was like, but it does make sense. I've been playing this game for an in-game year, and I still don't think I have Mengqing's relationship up to 1 heart yet. Like, I've got her just around 1 heart, but I don't think I actually have her at 1 heart. And that's just kind of showcases how slow the romance and relationship buildup is. It really, really is. I'm fine with it because I'm not playing a farming game for things to go fast. I really ain't. I'm expecting things to be slow and steady and enjoyable during that entire process. So I'm not upset about it, but it makes sense. Especially considering this is a lot, and I mean a lot slower than most other farming games. I think, gosh, I mean, there are some farming games that want you to get married in the first year, like A Wonderful Life or Another Wonderful Life for Story of Seasons, where if you don't get married, I think legit you just kind of get a game over in the first year. But that's part of the reason of how A Wonderful Life works. It's meant to be like that. You're supposed to be going through an entire lifespan of your character, and one of the big life goals, check marks for a lot of people, and what the devs thought people would be going for is marriage. And it leads to, hey, I'd like to talk to you. Kitchen completed. Long, you're here. So what do you think of our new kitchen? It's big. It's quite a sight to see. It's so neat and orderly. It's quite a sight. It could almost be the main hall, but it's cleaner yet and more beautiful. You say we don't keep the main hall clean? I mean, yeah. Chef Xu Mao always piled so many things into the inn's kitchen, and I couldn't convince him to stop it. Oh no. Oh no, my fiance has a coworker like that, where he's just kind of like low-key hoarding stuff in the workplace. I will always keep this kitchen clean, so you can use it with ease. By the way, from here on, I will prepare various meals for everyone in the Guian sect. Oh, heck yeah. I'll make sure to prepare one for you, so please remember to come here to get it. Though I may sometimes need some help, so please lend me a hand when you can. I'll treat you well. Unlock the Solar Terms menu. Into each solar term, you can receive a dish. After interacting with the bulletin board at the sect's kitchen, you can assist Mu Jia with their cooking. So is that like going to be gaining points with you, or... Solar tier menu. Baked scallion pancake sounds delicious, and crucian carp soup sounds good. Cooking meals for the sect can enhance the members' goodwill and obtain the above dishes. I mean, sure. If I get free food out of it, I can start using that towards banquet mode. So kneading table, mixing table, steamer wok, deep frying wok, clay pot, boiling pot. Okay. So we got the kneading table, cutting. Is that deep frying wok? I guess that's going to be, I think it's potato pancakes, so that makes sense. And then crucian carp soup we know how to make. Okay. Let's get this done. Get this done. I like that the water is right next to the kneading table, because usually when it's coming to kneading, you kind of need it next to that. I'd like it if there was another water source right next to the boiler, basically, too, though. Oh, well. It is what it is. Pick that up and I guess take it over here. Pretty certain that's the correct spot. We'll figure it out. Oh well. Let's get all this going. Anyways, to give you an idea achievement wise, with that in mind, the most romanced character, or should I say the character that has what else do I need? What else am I missing? Says I need something. Get oil. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that was in there. That's gonna... Well, whatever. That's gonna be a thing, I guess. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, didn't mean to pick it up. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't need to get a 3-star every single time, man. I really, really don't. Okay, boiler. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was water right there. It really would. Any but. The most romance character slash the character with their relationship capped out for most people is Mengqing, which, as I said, it was kind of weird how quick she is all good with me. So maybe she's just a really easy to romance character in general. Oh, we still got 3 stars. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. But achievement wise, I think around 2% of everyone who's ever played this game has gotten that achievement. I'd like to talk to you. Anyways, I'd like to talk to you. Is there anything to rebuild? Yeah. Slowly need to get money. That seems to be the current bottleneck right now. Just money. Oh, well. Oh, what's up, man? I'd like to talk to you. Nada and nada. Actually, I need to take the time to actually get the recipes and stuff from the dude in here. What exactly, do you need? Lumber? Yeah, I'll learn it. Wired pear wood wall. Let's see here. Mahogany, limestone brick, blue brick, marble, green marble. Okay. Pear wood flooring. But do I need to make these just to be able to... Purple devil flower. Were we getting something like that in the Mystic Realm in the mirror? I feel like we might have. Anyways. Are we gonna need to make these outright, or can we just change how our place looks now that we've unlocked it? That's what I'm curious about. Anyways, in the same vein as the other achievement talking nonsense, as you keep going down further and further, every character becomes, I think, less and less likely that people actually romanced and finished out their storyline / relationship. I think actually Jinghe here is under 1% of all people who play this game, which is a bummer. He's out of the dudes, I think he's probably the best so far. But then again, I feel like older looking men in these kind of games usually aren't gone after for one reason or another. I might be wrong, but what else? I know in Rune Factory 5, so many people were obsessed with, what is it? I think his name is like Riker or something, as the male love interest. And the dude acts like a 12-year-old. He really does. He acts like such a petulant child that I can't stand him. Like, he's got that freaking Chuni disease where basically he thinks he's the most important dude with all this nonsense, and he's just a loser. I've seen his romance stuff. I've seen like his cutscenes. He's still a loser at the end of the day. That dude is 100% just a loser. Anyways, like, he's the most popular, I want to say, male love interest. Even though Rune Factory 5 actually offered a couple more older looking love interests. And I'm not super surprised. I'm just disappointed. Especially after you talk to him and get to know him and realize he's just a loser. Anyways, I want to say, though, that one of the older male love interest is popular in there. I just can't remember if he's actually popular or if the people who like him are super vocal. Either way, what else? What else? So if you're wondering what the rarest achievement for this game is, it's, I want to say getting 60 of the monsters trapped in orbs. You may have noticed every time we were down in the mines, I was trying to get monsters and orbs. Yeah. 60 of those boyos is actually what the heck the hardest Achievo is. Okay, so I need to go grab more stuff for all this, but I think we're just missing, what, 1 superior lumber and 2 superior lumber. So there's that. Okay. Let's go see if I can actually just go add that to my house, or if I need to, I don't know, craft them before adding them to my house. We'll see. Interior floor, wall decoration, style change. Okay, we're apparently good. We can just switch them up. Yeah, we can 100% just switch up what the heck we got going on. Okay, yeah. That's good to know. I do like that you're kind of allowed each separate room to change it up. It's not, hey, you have a wallpaper and that's going to affect all of this floor, basically. That's nice. Especially considering, unlike Animal Crossing, these rooms aren't separated via a loading zone. It's nice. It's nice. Pop a save. I think we're basically good at this point. Did I actually deal with my worms? Yeah, I did deal with my worms. My worms are set up. Anyways, as we go forward, I'm going to keep trying to capture things in orbs and probably fail while doing so. It's worth at least trying. Pop those in there. Gotta get some more superior stone, some superior wood. And, gosh, yeah. I'm wondering what the defining factor of, what is it? Getting more of these is going to be. Let's see. 2. So it would be like right there. That's how far apart they can be. I'm wondering if it's just having them down, if it's using them a certain amount of times. I thought me crafting a certain amount would have made him give me the recipe for the automatic one, or at least bring up the quest to do that, but well, easy come, easy go. Oh, I should check if we ever got those purple devil flowers or whatever. Let's see here. Oh, they kind of stand out for what the heck they are. Pretty certain we got some sort of devil flower thing somewhere. Fairly certain. Green devil flower. Okay, that was it. So we've gotten green devil flowers, not purple ones. All right. That answers that. So we can't make any of the purple stone things just yet. But good to know. Anyways, guys, it's been fun. I'll talk to y'all later in another episode of Immortal Life or anything on my channel. Gosh, this is coming out like months after Guardians of Azuma. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm fine recording stuff for it. I am. I'm fine just recording whatever you guys might be vibing with. I've got a backlog and I intend to get through the stuff, so if there's something you're kind of like, hey, why don't you play this kind of game or whatever, throw that at me. I've got a good number of farming games if you're vibing with us. I've got a few cultivation-based games if you're vibing with the setting. Let me know. It might not come out immediately, but I'm willing to try it at some point once I'm free to. Anyways, talk to y'all later and ciao.